All right, as we head through the next 12 to 18 hours, the threat is there for some heavy rain with some embedded thunderstorms that could produce the concern for some poor drainage, nuisance type flooding. Also, smaller streams, creeks and rivers, they could rise. We're also monitoring an ongoing flood situation along the Connecticut River. Basically, at this point, Hartford South has been receding and is below flood stage in Enfield around the Thompsonville section there. So Hartford and also Middle Haddam still over 2 feet above flood stage. It is receding, but as we head toward this upcoming weekend, as we head, say, Sunday into Monday, in fact, we could see the river levels start to rise as there's a delayed impact from the rounds of rain that we're going to be getting later on today and tonight. So early warning pinpoint Doppler right now showing a bit of a lull in Connecticut, but I'm going to slide the map just to show areas to our west. We've got quite a complex of storms working out of northern New Jersey into southeastern New York, even into a western Long Island, heading right into southwestern Fairfield County currently. So these will be making their way into the state, producing heavy rain. You're going to hear some rumbles of thunder and see those flashes of lightning. Now, temperatures today in the low and mid 50s here in the noon hour for many communities, likely staying in the mid and upper 50s for highs this afternoon. Not too much movement today, at least for the next several hours. Later this evening, as our winds become more southerly, we could actually see the temperatures creep up a bit. But for the afternoon, we're in the mid and upper 50s. There you can see the winds currently are out of the east and southeast along the shoreline. While they're sustained over 20 miles an hour, they're already gusting to over 30 miles an hour. And the wind by tomorrow afternoon, it's really going to get cranking out of the west to northwest behind this storm system. So more on that in just a moment. Here's our ICAM view from Torrington, showing the overcast conditions, a similar scene coming in from New Haven. Again, storms not too far from you. Our view from New London showing the cloudy skies, and as well a similar scene coming in from a top Hartford 21 looking off toward the east. So there's that morning round of rain making its way through the current lull, then more thunderstorms heading in our direction. We've got several rounds of them as we look farther to our southwest, and they're going to be with us as we head through the next several hours into the evening and, in fact, overnight time frame. With regard to the severe weather threat, it is to our southwest from Pennsylvania into New Jersey, back across the Delmarva Peninsula. So thunderstorms, as they track in our direction, will likely weaken a bit, but there's the potential later on this evening and tonight that some storms could produce perhaps a gusty wind that could be damaging in some spots. So we'll be keeping you updated on that, of course, from the Early Warning Forecast Center. We've got the warm front that's moving through this afternoon and this evening. Then eventually later tonight, a cold front makes its way through into an atmosphere that's going to be somewhat unstable. So that's why we're going to see the potential for more heavy rain and even those rumbles of thunder. So here's how it all plays out on Futurecast. Tomorrow's weather today, tracking the rounds of rain and thunderstorms heading into Connecticut this afternoon. More on tap, say 7, 8 o'clock this evening. If you have plans to take you out and about, it's going to be a wet go of it really all across Connecticut with these rounds of rain making their way through the state. Overnight tonight, it actually winds down now a little bit faster. So by daybreak tomorrow, I think most of the steady heavy rain will be out of Connecticut with some partial clearing taking place thereafter. Now, tomorrow afternoon, while primarily dry, there could be a couple of isolated showers, so those shouldn't surprise you. But again, primarily dry. The big story will be the cooler temperatures and a strong west-northwesterly wind that will be developing. As we look at the second half of the weekend, there's another storm system that will bring another chance for some rain. And check this out, even a few shades of blue into northwest Connecticut. Can't rule out a little wintry mix in the northwest hills by Sunday afternoon, and then that's out of here as we head toward Sunday evening. So on our 7-day forecast for tomorrow, windy upper 50s with more chances for showers on Sunday. Monday, a dry day, and then Tuesday through the middle part of next week, looking at some on and off chances for rain with highs generally speaking in the 60s, morning lows in the 40s for shoreline highs this weekend. 60 Saturday, and then several degrees cooler on Sunday. Again, tomorrow's going to be windy, and then not as windy, but again, another round of showers comes in over the second half of the weekend.
All right.